Hey guys, it's a market update. Things are going insanely good right now in this bull market, right? So we're not just seeing Bitcoin lead now, we're also seeing potentially altcoins start to catch up and the bull market broaden out. This is very good news. It really does tell us we're in a bull market. XRP has had some insane moves over the last few weeks and month. Cardano's had some really amazing moves as well. But you're seeing other coins, Link, Stellar Algorand, some others really, huge moves, 150% this week for HBAR. So this is a huge re-rating of the asset class because of what people are looking forward to now, which is they are putting pro-crypto people in all of the important positions, which means US crypto development can really go full steam ahead. And that means all of these projects that have US exposure are just re-rating. Great environment for that. And of course, US projects are going to have strength across most of the world, right? It's great for crypto. In this video, I want to go over the mindset right now, because if you're a new entrant, maybe this is your first cycle, you're not really sure what to do. If you've been around for a while, what should we be doing here, right? So I just want to go over some kind of time horizons for this bull market. Under 100K, look, it's very difficult for Bitcoin to break 100K because it's such an important level. There's just going to be a lot of sellers around here, and people are selling, right? People that have been in for years and years, they're making very good profits. Maybe they're selling for houses or whatever else, right? And so 100K is going to be a very difficult level to break. We may reject under it. Although, of course, in this bull market, I absolutely expect to break through this. And probably we're going to get some very big dumps in the market. That always happens in a bull market, 20, 30% drawdowns. But that's going to happen. We're going to break 100 at some point. And maybe at some higher level, we get a drawdown from there. But it doesn't feel like it at the moment. It feels like the bull market is continuing and this money is pouring in. So sellers will get exhausted at this point eventually. And I think we do break 100. Now, I'm going to continue the 21% discount for the crypto investor course. So many people have asked about it. So I'm going to push that out for another week. If you want the course, 21% discount, just type BTC at checkout, you get 21% off. And Bybit, if you do trade crypto, this is the platform I use. You can get a $30,000 deposit bonus if you sign up here, so you can check the link below for the details. Because we're in a raging bull market right now, there's no other way to actually describe this. It's important to know why you are buying and selling something. I think this is a mindset thing. So I want to explain why I think two versions of this work, and people in the middle always get crushed. So a lot of people come into crypto because they see prices rising, they just want to make some money. And so they don't really have a longer term plan of why they're buying or selling or what they're actually doing. A lot of people just get into something and they see the price going up and they want to make some money. They come into it. And a lot of people ask me in the comments and in the crypto investor course, we have private Discord groups, and I'm in there like every day, and people say, should I sell now, or what's going on? And so you have to have a specific plan before you buy anything of what you want to happen with your life and what you need, right? And so I think there's two versions of this. The first one is this entire industry is going to grow, I think, 10x from here. Just specifically for Bitcoin, I think it goes 10x from $100,000 a coin to $1 million a coin. There's going to be a ton of volatility in there. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, but just look out for 10 years and say that thing goes 10x. Okay, so I can invest in this, I can buy it, I can buy some high, I can buy some low. It doesn't really matter to me, right? I'm just gonna buy consistently and wait for it to go to what I think is, let's say 10x from here. And I'm not gonna trade short term, I'm just gonna have that 10-year time horizon trade. Other people, I think, because we're in this bull market right now, prices are not great value, right? They're great value in a bear market, which is ironically where actually no one trades and everyone forgets about it and doesn't want to touch it anymore. For some reason, prices being high apparently draws people in, and people want to make money, I know, but you actually make money when you buy as low as possible, which is in a bear market. In any case, we've got a bull market here. And so it's kind of the season where you buy high and sell higher for a trade, or you wait for a big pullback, everyone gets scared, that's when you go in because you know the bull market will continue and those assets will rise again. That's trading, right? If you're not a trader, if you don't have the skill there, if you don't have the experience there, maybe don't get caught up with that. If you want to try and make money short term because you're seeing these things move, that's great, but know that you aren't trading the asset. You are not buying and selling the asset at that point. You're simply trading the bull market and the attention and the money flows in and out during a bull market. So you have to be really sure if you're just wanting to make money, it's not really about the asset that you're buying or what the name is. It's the attention around that, right? And it's the money flows into that. So that's actually a completely different type of thing. Many people get caught up thinking that they're trading the asset when they want to make money short term, what you're actually trading is narrative and news flows and money flows. So you have to look more at that rather than the asset itself. If you've got a 10-year time horizon, pick assets that you think are going to be around in 10 years and then just buy some of them, buy them if they dip, buy them in bear markets, right? And that's it. The people in the middle are the ones that are going to get caught, which come in, they want to make some money, they buy some things, they don't know why they're buying it, they haven't researched the project, and they just make a bit of money, they want to make a bit of money, price goes up, they feel great, then price starts to come down and they start asking questions, should I hold it, should I sell it? It's because they don't have conviction in what they're buying, they just wanted to come in to make some money, and that's the middle ground that you shouldn't be in. So either trade narratives, flows, attention, absolutely relentlessly with no emotion, don't care about the asset, or just buy some assets that you think are good. And you're going to be buying them now at quite high prices. I think they go higher, which is fine, but they're going to go lower at some point as well. And that's really when you have to dollar cost average into them. I hope that makes sense. Bitcoin index performance since cycle low. This is the black one right here, the cycle that we're in. You can see that if we finished the bull market here, so if this was the top for Bitcoin at 100K, it would be very, very premature in comparison to other cycles. Now, I think these cycles persist and continue because I think Bitcoin and by extension crypto prices generally really react to broader economic cycles. And I can't get to that into this video, but I think we're in a good part of the cycle, which is China is easing its policy, Europe wants to ease, and the US is going through that right now. It's dropping interest rates. That will continue a little bit. And so we're going through the easing part of the cycle, and that's good for BTC. And I don't think that stops for a long time. And so we could have another 6 to 12 months. As you can see, the previous cycles, this is in black here. We're a long way. Now, I don't think we're going to top out at the same amount of percentage returns. You can see 2 cycles ago, 1 cycle ago, and this cycle. So I'm looking at time and not price because I don't know what the price is going to be. But in terms of time, I think that works out because I think these cycles are quite regular. So we've got, it's day 700 odd now. So we've got another maybe 200 to 300 days to go for this bull market. There are going to be massive pumps. There are going to be massive dumps. But I think if you're trading short term, you know that. And so you can wait for those pullbacks if you want, or you can just buy high and sell higher and have the volatility there because you know that eventually 100 days time, probably everything will be higher than it is now. When we get to 150, 200 days, you really have to be thinking about short-term trading and going long short-term. Probably not a good idea, right? Because the next phase of the cycle is for another bear market. And I do think they will occur. They will continue to occur. I know this bull market is going great and the fundamentals have changed, right? The outlook politically has changed, but prices do actually relate to macro cycles, interest rates, monetary cycles, and they will continue. So everyone at the top is going to tell themselves that can't happen again, and it always does. So just understand the time horizon and exactly what you are. I think short-term trading works, long-term investment works. In the middle, if you're just trying to make some money and you don't really know why you're here, I think you're going to get crushed at some point because you won't have the conviction when the dump comes to actually go in again. So that's me, and I think we still have a long way to go in this bull market. Another thing I look at in bull markets to understand how the market is positioned is funding rates. These happen on crypto exchanges where people will go and trade futures and they will essentially leverage trade these assets. Funding rates being very high means that there's a lot of people coming into the market borrowing money to long the asset, and that pushes the price up. When the price is high or higher than the spot price, the crypto exchange needs to get the futures price and the spot price the same, right? Because you're supposed to be trading the same asset with the same price. So if buyers are coming in pushing the price up, the funding rate starts to go very, very high. Now, eventually, when you've got a lot of leverage in the system and people are buying at higher and higher prices, eventually the market gets overdone, over exuberant, over long, right? Kind of leveraged long. And then, of course, that's when you get these drawdowns that happen in bull markets. For right now, things really aren't overheated, which is insane considering the prices that we're at. You can see March this year when we had the kind of high and then drew down from that. Funding rates were pretty high, right? They got to about 100% for BTC. One of these is about 100%, right? So you get 57%, 95%. That means that people are paying like 100% in funding fees per year on their leveraged capital, right? Which is obviously crazy. At some point, the market flushes that out. You can see we're not really overdone at this point, which does also tell me we could have another leg higher if this is trading, if this is spot trading, right? There's a lot of demand for MicroStrategy, right, in terms of their bond offerings. The ETFs are doing fantastic, right? That's all kind of TradFi spot stuff that isn't, just leveraged crypto exchanges. And so we're not really overdone here. And so that's why I think there could be definitely some more legs coming to these moves, as and when. When this gets very, very over leveraged, that's when you have to start thinking, especially if the price is, just a bit, high in relation to the trend which we're in now. That's something to look at to say, okay, maybe I just shouldn't be going all in here. I need to probably wait or pull back a little bit. But for right now, it's crazy that we're not overdone. If you want this, it's CoinGlass. This is free. So go to coinglass.com and then go to funding rate. And then you look at the funding rate heat map, change it to a year. Funding rates are not, they're starting to get heated right now, but there could be another leg here because things aren't too crazy. So the bull market is continuing. It's very, very good news. I think we go much higher. But just know who you are as a trader, what you're actually doing. Be specific, either trade short term or just go long term into assets that are going to be around in 10 years. If you trade $30,000 deposit bonus to Bybit and some other exchanges I use, I'll link all of the details below. The Crypto Investor course, I'm going to extend the 21% discount for another week. So just enter BTC at checkout. You get 21% off, link below as well. I'm James, it's ManZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.